Hey guys, welcome to Government 203, Comparative Government and Politics. I just wanted to take a few minutes to go over the Canvas website with you and the course syllabus. So first, the screen that you will see when you go to our first page is the hi, the welcome. I'm going to put the link to this screencast right here, as well as send it out via email. So this is the page that you open up. It's our home page. It's also the announcement page for the course. I'll essentially put announcements up every week, usually Monday or Tuesday of the week. First, I will talk about the past week's assignments and then the upcoming assignments to help clarify things. So if you will read through this as far as what is comparative government, why is it important, and so take a peek at that, and then let me jump to the syllabus here so we can start talking about that. The course description, course objectives, required text requirements, and learning objectives I will let you guys read through yourselves. As far as the grading, so how will things, we basically have 4 things that this course will have as far as assessments are concerned. There's a final project that you'll have at the end, and you will build on that every week. But first, what will you be doing every week or every 2 weeks? So essentially we cover, if you see here, we cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 countries. We're looking at Great Britain, Mexico, Russia, Nigeria, and China, and then lastly Iran. So how will we cover those? Well, we'll have chapter questions for each country, we'll have current events for each country, and then a country exercise for each country. The final project is then a comparison of all of those countries based on the United States, but I will go over that more in another screencast. For now, not to be too overwhelming, what do you need to be doing this upcoming week? So essentially we have a Introduction to Comparative Politics chapter, so this introduces you to the concept and why we do it. And what do you need to do for this upcoming week? And the week starts on Monday. You need to post your introductions per my instructions. You need to watch this screencast, so if you're doing that right now, check. There is a map activity that I'm going to go over with in a second, and then read the introductory chapter and answer the questions. So in Canvas, hopefully I have put the correct due dates on everything, so Canvas will notify you of things that are due. This first week is a little bit odd because we're not doing a country, it's more of the introductory stuff, but once we get into the countries, again, I will go over this more in the next screencast, but just to give you an idea, we will spend 2 weeks on each country. The first week, you will always have the chapter to read. Also, a good time to mention is you do not need to buy any textbook for this course. All of the chapters are in PDFs for you under the specific, in the module. And again, I will look at that in a second. But essentially, you have a module on each one of these countries, and the assignments that you have due for each country is split up over 2 weeks. You will always have, except for the last country, but we won't get into that now, you will always have your chapter questions due the first part. So you will read, for example, on Great Britain, you will read the chapter and answer the questions. All of this is in Canvas. And then you will do your current events and current issues. Now, I will say that there's something that I hope is not going to throw you guys off because you just need to think about it. The current events and current issues are the only items that you will have due on Wednesdays and Sundays. Meaning, most assignments are due only on Sundays. However, on weeks that you have current events due, you have something due on Wednesday and something due on Sunday. So for example, next week, and I will try to remind you of this once again, next week, you will have a current event due on Wednesday, and then you will have responses due to your classmates on that Sunday. So week 3, only on Sunday. Week 4, Wednesday, Sunday. Week 5, Sunday. If you get the drift. Whenever you have current events due, you have to participate on Wednesdays and Sundays. So make sure that when you print this syllabus out, and I provide you a PDF of this so you don't have to just print a web page, but you make that distinction. So I won't take any excuses like this is not how usually things are due. It is. I'm telling you now that on days that you have current events and current issues due, Wednesdays. All Sundays, Wednesday, Sunday. Okay, so essentially very easy as far as how this class is broken up. It's very straightforward. Okay, so, and also, like I said, I've arranged these to where if you see the current events, Wednesday, Sunday, 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 Wednesday, current events. So hopefully Canvas will prompt you, but you should also probably make notes. Not probably, make some notes. So print out the syllabus. Hopefully you have some sort of calendar where you track when things are due, and put that in there. Okay, so let's go to and read through this. And again, the required text, you will not have a required text if you want to purchase something. I give you the information for the text. And also say that an older edition would work. The 6th edition would work for you. Okay, so let's travel to the discussions tab. So you will do the, actually, let's try to hit this from the modules tab. I apologize. Okay, so Unit 1, what is comparative government? Introductions, due on September 2nd. You have a unit map assignment, September 2nd as well. So again, all of these are due on Sunday. But let me go into the introduction is pretty self-explanatory. Please do that. It is 0 points, but I usually provide extra credit for it. And hopefully, introduce yourselves and say something to your classmates. This map assignment. So essentially, I want you to go to this link, and for full credit, you need to submit a score of 95% to 100% in 2 minutes or less. Now, that means nothing to you right now, but once you go to the exercise, let's go to it. You go down here. So basically what it's asking you to do, so it starts straight away. So you can practice this a couple times. So it tells you to click on Iran. So then you have to say, okay, well, where is Iran? Oh, close this. Okay, where is Iran? And I did that on purpose to see that so if you get it correct and you click on Iran, then it'll say click on the next one. So let me do it wrong. So that's Pakistan. So see, you have to keep clicking until you get the right country. Okay, so we know it. And then see it lines up right here. Okay, so again, you are basically clicking on the countries that they ask you to click on, and I want you to get 95 to 100% right in 2 minutes. And once you get it right, you then take a screenshot of this, and I provide instructions on the page before. So again, study the world map, and you will do well on that. But you have unlimited chances, so you will be fine. Just have to take, after I say practice. So let's go back to the module here for Unit 1. Introductory chapter questions. So these are the chapters that are due every week for you, and I provide the chapter for you in PDF form, and I have different questions for different countries. So hopefully this won't get boring and you will learn about other countries, but I'll also ask that you really take your time on this. You will not get full credit if you are throwing together work at the last minute. Okay, so I think that is pretty much the introduction to this course. I will go over next week in the screencast more about the current events, but I think this is enough to get you started. I'm going to go on and post this right here and send out an email saying that the course is live. Please email me. I will say that in the syllabus, you will see that I do provide 2 email addresses. This Campbell@vcu.edu, because I also work at Virginia Commonwealth University, faculty member there. It usually gets to it a little bit quicker. I usually check the Richard Bland one at least once a day. The Campbell one, I check several times a day. So if you want to get in touch with me quicker, use this one. Okay, you guys, I look forward to getting to know you, and please let me know if you have any questions or comments. Thanks.